Hey guys, welcome to this episode of How to Kick a Football. Today I will focus on free kicks and give you a few tips on what to practice. And I also have a few tricks that you maybe haven't heard about before. I've made a guide for you to show you how to do better free kicks. And there are two kinds of free kicks we can do. The one thing is the knuckleball and the other thing is the curveball. Today we want to focus on the curveball because personally I think the curveball is the best option for doing a great free kick. The most important thing when kicking a free kick is to continue your motion through the ball. If you don't continue the motion, the spin will not be as good. And I can just tell you that from tennis. If you slice the ball or if you try to make topspin, you get better topspin if you continue the motion. So you see all the tennis players, they like continue all the way through. And you have to do the same thing here, except that the racket is your foot. So instead of stopping your foot like right here, continue through. The run up to the ball is for me something personal. I just put my foot next to the ball, take a few steps back, and now I know that my run up will pretty much fit. There's not a single rule saying that you should do it like this. Do what you feel comfortable. The angle to the ball. Normally when I do spin kicks, I like a little bit more angle. Like David Beckham really had something when he kicked a football. He was like 90 degrees, and that's not bad because it kind of forces you to try and get all that spin into the ball. Another thing you want to think about is how your foot is stretched when hitting the ball. To get the topspin, I prefer to stretch it as little as possible. I'm actually practicing doing like this, walking like this, keeping it locked, and then trying to hit the ball like this, because I feel like this generates a lot more spin. Made a pretty good kick, and what I did to make my movement continue forward was that I actually turned in my hip, because kicking a free kick is a full body motion, and if I just continue like this, then my leg cannot continue up because it's gonna get stuck. So I need to continue by be a little bit loose in my hips. So you see, I actually turn my body a little after hitting the ball. Here's a little secret tip for me. Footballs are different. So if you make the same kick to two different footballs, they will of course end up differently. This is a Champions League football and this is a speed zone. This football I can generate a lot more spin to it because it has these small bubbles on top of it. Whereas this ball, I can almost hit it without spin. So knowing your ball is a big secret to also being better at making free kicks and in general kicking.